Okay. Who would you rather give a better deal to? A or B? Here's A. You're a complete idiot if you think I'm gonna buy it at that price. What were you, born a thief? Or B. Hey, I really love your product and I'm sure it's worth every penny. It's just that I've got a little challenge right now and I'm hoping you might be able to help me out. Who would you rather give a better deal to, A or B? Someone said A, okay. All right, just take some anger classes, all right? So this one here, again, why did I ask which one, A or B? Because this is a very critical element. What do you have to do? Twice as loud, please. Create affinity. Create affinity. Tell me what affinity means, please. Attraction. Yeah, basically affinity to a relationship. In other words, they like you. Yes or yes? All right. So, basically, isn't it true that people will usually give a better deal to people they like than people they don't like? Yes or yes? Is that true for you? Yeah, if you like somebody, you're willing to help them out. If you don't like somebody, you say, go screw you. Yes or yes? It's the same thing, just human psychology, all right? Now, when you do this, you must get started as early as possible in the discussion, in the relationship. You have to get to know them. You have to let them get to know you a little bit. So the first way, write this down, please. Way number one is create commonality. Create what? Create commonality. So what do you have in common, basically? So, you don't start right away, hi, I'm Harv, I'm Fred, whatever. Okay, let's negotiate this. That's not smart. It's smarter to do a little warm-up, just a little warm-up. It doesn't have to be 7 hours. It can just be a minute or two. Yeah, I'm Harv, great to see you again. Oh, I see you're wearing this, ring it looks like from college. What college you go to? Oh, I went to ASU. Oh, my daughter goes to ASU. She'll be so excited yet. Find something in what? In common. This is normal stuff here, but people don't do it. There's a difference between knowing it and doing it. Yes or yes? These are laws. They're what? You do it. You create commonality right away. So if you find that they that they're married, talk about marriage. If they're single, talk about single. Oh, I remember when I was single. That kind of thing. What's your hometown? I came from New York. Oh, really? I was on the East Coast too, Florida. It's like, whatever it is, right? Those storms are. You ever hear of those storms? Yeah, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yes or yes? All right, same type of work, whatever you're doing here. I got to tell you this quick story. When I bought my last car about a year ago, and it's a Cayenne. It's a SUV Cayenne, a Porsche Cayenne, right? And it's a turbo with all the bells, yada yada. So it wasn't that much. It was like 120 or whatever. And the lady. So I did my little deal. I'll tell you how that whole thing went. I didn't get that much off, but I got a decent amount. And then how you get you deal with you buy the car, and then they put you for the finance person. Yes, right? Which is just really supposed to be another salesperson to do the upsells on the stuff, right? So you got this down, right? So you go in the finance person, there's a lady sitting there, and she's handling all of my, financial affairs and all that. And she says, did you want to get the paint protector, the shield? I go, are you kidding me? I just spent $126,000 on a car. You're asking if I want to buy an $800 paint protector here? It doesn't come with it? Well, no, it doesn't come with it. Yada, 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 yada. So I go, well, of course by now I'm a little pissed off. That, that's ridiculous. Yes or yes? If I would have known, I would have negotiated at the beginning. Yes or yes, right? So I didn't know. So here I was. You want the paint protector? Do you want wheels? Oh yeah, I want wheels. Wheels? Wheels too? Okay. Well, actually, no. Actually, 2 wheels do come with the car. And say, no. Do you want? So it was on the paint protector, yes. So here she is, and she says, and she's one of these real stuffy finance directors, right? She's got the whole thing, got that straight hair. Her hair couldn't have been more straight up, like it's a square, right? It's like, who was that? Who was the secretary on the Beverly Hillbillies? Miss Hathaway. Oh my God, just like that. Except like, everyone go, oh my God, don't get her mad, right? So, so she says, I said, how much is the payment? She says $795. I go, I spent $126,000. It's ridiculous. Can you at least give it to me for half price? First off, can you throw it? She says, no, I can't. Give it for half price. She says, I'm not this car salesman. I'm just the finance director. All I need to do is ask if you want it. It's right there. Can you see it on the thing? If you want it, check it off. If you don't want it, don't. I have done this for 21 years. Not one person has got 5 cents off. That's what it costs if you want to take it. If you don't. I like no commission, nothing. Don't worry about it, okay? So where am I going to go? So I go, oh, okay, well, I understand. So I go, notice that she's got a golf trophy on her mantelpiece. I go, she's writing this stuff. I go, do you golf? Is that yours? She goes, I used to do quite a bit of golf. I go, wow. I say, I try to golf. I say, you must be pretty good if you got a trophy for golf. That is your trophy. She says, well, in the day I was okay, and I used to play on the team and all that stuff. I go, well, what's your handicap? She says, I shoot in the high set. I go, 70s, oh my God, that's pretty good. I go, I wish I could get to 70. Oh my, that's amazing. I go, when did you start? She says, I said, I've got this wicked slice. A slice is when you hit the ball and it looks straight, and then it kind of has a big banana goes out into the trees and stuff. Some of you know what I'm talking about, right? I had gotten to a point recently where I asked, when I was on the phone with a new golf course, are there any homes in the area? Any homes? How far off the course are they? Less than a mile? Okay, I don't think so. Tired of praying for broken windows. Okay, so we usually, when I golf, we call the wildlife people to get the animals out of the way. And so I said, I've been wanting to I could just correct this slice. I go, what do you do to correct the slice? And she says, well, you actually have to put your hand over, and this hand here is probably, you're not just coming through forward. I'm going, okay. I said, I know this is strange here, but I'm playing tomorrow. I really want to play well. Can you just show, how do you mean? I said, so she's standing out. I said, what do you mean? Do you mean you go like this? Or, how do you get your hand? She says, no, you put your hand. So I got my hand. I'm talking for 10 minutes. I go, oh, okay, thank you so much. That's great. Okay. So anyways, I go to sign the paperwork, and I see where it says paint protector, $4.95. Not $7.95. And I go, wow, Liz, I said, I have to be in integrity with you. I said, it says on the thing $4.95. You had said $7.95. She says, I know, but, don't worry about it. I didn't even ask. You know what I'm saying, right? Raise your hand if you know normally this could happen, right? And you would do the same thing too. You like someone and they asked you before, you couldn't do it, now you go, let me see if I can squeeze it. Yes or yes, right? All right, so again, just be nice. What's the key word? Be nice, be nice. The people who don't do well in negotiations are the assholes. Jerks, idiots. They don't do well. The overly aggressive people fare poorly. The way that people connotate negotiations is, those suck. They don't go anywhere, nobody wins, and it never happens. And it's not long term. Understand? The people who do well create affinity. They like you, you like them. It's a nice relationship. Yes or yes? It's completely different than the media negotiation bullshit, right? It's completely different here, okay? Yes or yes? All right, now let me give you one, I'm going to give you a tip right now. A what? That is not, you will not find this in any book. You'll not find this in any seminar. You'll not find this anywhere else. Because I started doing this somehow, I fluked into it, and it's just psychology. It's actually a part of marketing, which you have to know marketing. And it works. It works, so let me share it with you. Are you ready? Yes. To create affinity, one of the other ways to do this is, write this down, state a win-win intention up front. Up front. All right, what does that mean? State a win-win intention up front. What does that mean? It means that when you begin the conversation and you're getting down to some business around negotiation, instead of positioning yourself in as an adversarial position, create this collaborative environment by saying something like, let's see if we can put our heads together so it works well for both of us. I'll say that again. You don't have to use those exact words, but all right, so Bob, we're going to talk. Let's talk about how this is going to work out, and let's just really see if we can put our heads together so this comes out well for both of us. Is that okay? So we're both happy. Will that work for you? You see, what am I doing? I'm setting the stage that I want to create a win-win intention. The word let's is very important. Put our heads together. Let's get it together. Together is very important. Do you understand what I'm doing? Yes or yes? And I'm really seriously and sincerely saying, let's do this together. Let us sit on the same side of the table and work together to create something that works for both of us. Yes or yes? So it's no bullshit. It's no tactic. But if you don't use it, so that's why you call it a technique, a tactic, because you do use it. Yes or yes? You like. Is that a good one? Would that work well with you if you and I were negotiating and we were talking about something and I said to you or you said to me, Harv, you know what? We got to figure this thing out. Let's sit together and see if how we can figure this out to make sure we're both thrilled from this. Would that be a good thing to say? But you see, the thing, you got to say it up front. You can't just think it, so they feel where you're coming from, because they might be thinking, your negotiation, you're on the other side of the fence, me against you. Yeah. That's what they meant. You don't know what they're thinking. Most people are thinking that, yes or yes? They've never heard of anybody just kind of state up front that let's work together on this. It's so simple though, yes or yes? All right. Now let me give you a piece of advice about what not to do. Can I? Yes. Never personally criticize the other party. Don't criticize them personally. Don't say, you're being ridiculous, you're being a jerk, you're being greedy, you're not being fair. Don't say the word you are not, you're this. Don't do that, because that personally attacks them, and people don't like to be personally attacked. What do people do when they are attacked? They become what? Defensive, and you lose. There goes the whole negotiation. Yes or yes? Now, so the words are, if it's not, say, you know what? That's not really going to work for me right now. Can we try another way? Completely different. Yes or yes? All right. Please stand up for the declaration. Is this helpful? Yes. I tell you, I get letters 5, 10 years later. Put your hand on your heart. I create affinity with my partner. Let me hear you.
I create affinity with my partner.
Again, please.
I create affinity with my partner.
One more time, twice as loud.
I create affinity with my partner.
Turn to somebody, give them a high five, and say, "You have a girl, but this is mine."